What is the craziest reason you have heard for a breakup, divorce? Story 1. Wife was sensitive to fluorescent light bulbs, but the husband insisted on using them to save the environment. He would secretly change the incandescent bulbs while she was asleep multiple times. She got tired of it and filed for divorce. Story 2. She went to a fortune teller for fun. She was told that her partner was not the one she saw in her future. So, she broke up with him the next day. Story 3. Divorce. He was with her in the delivery room while she was giving birth to their first baby. After that, he felt uncomfortable around her. She said he wouldn't even sleep in the same bed anymore, so she filed for divorce. Story 4. A couple of years ago, I was at a restaurant, and the couple next to us was arguing. The woman was upset because her partner wouldn't buy her the newest luxury car that had just come out. He listed all the expensive things he had recently bought her, including her engagement ring, and called her ungrateful. She got up, slapped him, and stormed out crying. I always wonder if they made it to the altar. Story 5. The guy in art skiing yesterday whose girlfriend left him because he wasn't as skilled in skiing as she was. Story 6. 5-year marriage, never consummated. The wife refused to do anything about it or seek help. Her only justification was that she couldn't. She didn't understand why the husband wanted a divorce when he brought it up. Source: I was the husband. In hindsight, it doesn't even feel real. Sounds like a bad romance novel, but it was all too real. Story 7. Hurricane Katrina. Wife was a medical first responder. Husband was not. Once they realized how serious the storm was, they decided he would evacuate with their cat and stay with family. The wife was stuck in the city for over a week, dealing with an emergency situation. When she finally got out safely, her husband told her the cat had run away. Later, while cleaning their home, she discovered the truth: he had forgotten the cat at home, which had flooded. She found the remains of the pet and immediately filed for divorce. I don't blame her. It's still a crazy reason. Story 8. Husband stopped taking care of his hygiene. Story 9. There was a story about a stepdad who wanted to divorce his wife if she didn't make her child from a previous marriage biologically his. He genuinely thought genetics could be changed to make the child his own. Story 10. A co-worker's wife got into an argument with him because he claimed their daughter couldn't be his since she didn't physically resemble his mother and sister. Story 11. My wife joined a cult. Story 12. A man left his wife because she breastfed their newborn son. He couldn't stand the idea that someone else had touched her. He was controlling in many ways, and I'm glad she got out. Story 13. I'm in love with my robot vacuum. A man allegedly filed for divorce because his wife became too attached to their cleaning robot. Story 14. A disagreement over whether they were called chickpeas or garbanzo beans. Neither could accept that both were correct, so they broke up. Story 15. At a concert, a guy accused his girlfriend of making eyes at the bass player. He stormed off angrily through the crowd. When I asked if she was okay, she just said, "Yeah, he's ridiculous," and enjoyed the rest of the concert. Story 16. A woman's husband left her because she got a medical procedure to reduce her severe back pain. While she was in surgery, he packed his bags and left. Story 17. A girlfriend had a breakdown when she found some KMFDM-CDS in my collection. She thought it stood for something violent. When I explained it was just a German band, the damage was already done. Story 18. A woman divorced her husband because he always closed jar lids too tightly, making it impossible for her to open them. Story 19. A friend once tried to explain that his mom left because his dad threw a pancake at her. Story 20. I was unfaithful because you didn't give me a sense of security. It's your fault. My friend's ex. Story 21. A woman considered divorce because her husband followed online alpha male advice and stopped maintaining basic hygiene. Story 22. A couple divorced to exploit a legal loophole that allowed one partner to get urgent medical care. Story 23. A wife had chronic dry eye, making contacts uncomfortable. Her husband couldn't handle her eyes being different colors. Story 24. Rumors of an affair led to a tragic situation and multiple separations. Story 25. A girl I was dating said, "The Holy Spirit told me we needed to break up." She was Mormon. Story 26. A co-worker's sister-in-law caught her husband with another man. She left immediately, never looking back. Story 27. A woman left her husband because he spent $100 a month on lottery tickets. Story 28. A woman's mother told her she couldn't settle for her first romantic partner, so she broke up with him. Story 29. My ex-fiancé broke up with me because I stopped wearing graphic t-shirts for work and replaced my car with a more practical one. Story 30. I ended a relationship after meeting his family and realizing they had serious issues. Story 31. A 93-year-old man divorced his wife because he wanted to die in peace. Story 32. A husband turned out to be a con artist and lied about their marriage paperwork. Story 33. A man divorced his wife after finding out she posted about their problems on Reddit without asking him. Story 34. A woman was divorced by her husband because she consulted a male doctor via text. Story 35. A husband went to an inappropriate venue on his wedding night. A bride cried all day at her wedding and soon after annulled the marriage. Story 36. I broke up with someone because their favorite Star Wars character was Jar Jar Binks. Story 37. A couple got married just to get the first one out of the way. Story 38. My ex-husband told me he wanted a divorce because I drank a caramel latte. He wanted me to lose weight, and that drink was the last straw for him. Story 39. Someone broke up with their partner because they ate pizza with a fork and knife. Story 40. I was dumped for not liking Disney enough. I even found out she had been looking for someone else on a Disney dating site for months before the breakup.